Welcome, my YouTube friends and family. This is Lindsay, and I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. I have noticed in the last few days that the job leads have not been as great. There hasn't been as many of them popping up for like remote work from home jobs. It's been a little bit slower this week. So today I do have mainly entry-level beginner-friendly jobs. These are going to pay a little bit on the lower end, like $15 to $19 an hour, $15 to $18 an hour, somewhere in that general lower range, but they don't have as many requirements and skill sets required to get in. I do have one job though that pays higher. It is going to require a bachelor degree. That is the only one that requires a bachelor degree. As always, links, timestamps, all additional information you need can always be found in the YouTube description box that's generally located below the video. But first up, we have Labcorp hiring. Labcorp has 11,000 reviews from past and current employees, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They're looking for a customer service support rep. Now they're looking for somebody, this is a full-time remote work from home job for the United States, but they are looking for somebody to work 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, Monday through Thursday, and then work a little bit earlier shift, 8 to 5 on Friday. But if you're outside of that Eastern Time Zone, you'll have to convert your hours to see if that works for you. But this is a basic customer service job where you're just managing those inbound and outbound phone calls in a timely manner for Labcorp. They say you'll average 50 to 60 calls a day. So they're going to give you like standard operating procedures like cheat sheets and tools, and you are going to look up the necessary information using those and provide that to resolve kind of like denied claims. So you're going to continue to help evaluate those policies and SOPs. If there's some spot where you don't understand them, the information's unclear, or it needs to be changed because processes have changed, then you make sure that you let your supervisor or manager know that. But you are basically just doing all the customer service and then documenting all the accounts and guidelines into the computer system. You might have to communicate with like insurance companies over denied claims, patients over denied claims. Maybe the insurance denied their claim and then they got the bill, or you might also deal with doctors. Only requires a high school diploma or GED and just 1 year of related work experience. That can be like customer service, things like that. While they prefer somebody who has worked in a call center before, it's not required as long as you have some kind of customer service experience. You do have to have strong communication skills, be able to listen actively and kind of understand what people are saying. Sometimes people don't know the right words to use, so you've kind of got to know how to ask follow-up questions and kind of pull that information out of them. Now, they are accepting applications through April 3rd. Now, Labcorp is based in a lower cost of living area, so their pay is based more on where they're at, unless your specific state that you live in has a higher law minimum wage. Pay for this one is going to be $15.25 an hour up to $16 an hour. If you're looking to get into the healthcare billing type field, we have Sarnova hiring. Sarnova has 121 reviews from past and current employees with the overall employee satisfaction rating at 3.2 out of 5 stars. They're looking for a medical billing refund specialist. This is remote for the United States. They're basically looking for somebody to handle refunds to insurance companies and to patients. So you might have to correspond through email, online, and phone with like attorneys, no-fault insurances, workers' compensations, the VA, and of course with patients and other insurance companies like maybe your commercial companies like Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare, or even like Medicare, Medicaid. But you're basically receiving refund requests and handling them in a timely manner, kind of trying to do the research, figure out who is responsible for paying the claim and who should be refunded, or if the refund request is not valid. And you're going to post-record refunds in the system accurately and get those refunds sent back out to the companies who should be refunded their money. So this will involve you, again, making those phone calls to no-fault insurance company, workers' comp attorneys. So basically what this means is maybe a patient was in a car wreck and their car insurance should have covered those medical bills, but when they come into the hospital, they gave their health insurance card and their health insurance paid, and now their health insurance is requesting a refund, telling you to bill the car insurance because it was a car accident and not a normal health event. Things like that, where you have to refund one insurance company and then rebill another. There's a lot of different scenarios where refunds happen in the healthcare billing field, but no college degree is needed. They're just kind of looking for somebody who can be a team player, multitask, handle that pressure, maintaining composure when you're talking to people, specifically when you're dealing with people with money. Sometimes conversations can get heated, so making sure you can kind of maintain your composure. You've got to be able to navigate around computer systems and be able to read and understand those explanation of benefits or remits coming from the insurance companies. Be a quick learner, but of course they don't list that you have to have actual experience or a whole lot of years of experience in any particular field or anything like that. But sadly, they didn't list the pay that will need to be discussed with them at the time of the interview. So we have Staples hiring. Now, Staples has 15,000 reviews from past and current employees, a well-known company. They have 3.2 out of 5 stars on the employee satisfaction rating. They're looking for an AR or accounts receivable specialist. It does say this is remote for the United States, and pay ranges anywhere from $55,000 a year up to $65,000 a year. That $55,000 a year mark would be about $26.44 an hour. But Staples is basically looking for somebody to manage their collections and vendor rebates and receivables. This means you're going to enter and maintain the vendor program agreements, making sure they're accurate while adhering to the negotiated terms per the vendor and contract, collecting the vendor program allowances, preparing those quarterly reconciliations, and researching and resolving any issues that arise during that process. So you're kind of identifying and communicating the risk and making sure that the monthly collection goals and due dates are met. So you are going to find accounts that are past due or aging in the AR accounts receivable system by using reports to manage the collections, and you're going to perform any prior year audits. Just partnering with different merchants to make sure that you streamline the communication over the vendor program details and assess any risk for outstanding balances. Now, they are looking for somebody who has a bachelor degree for this one's, preferably somebody who's a bachelor degree in like accounting or some kind of financial field. It does look like they will consider other bachelor degrees as long as you have good knowledge of how to navigate Microsoft Office, specifically the web version, Office 365, great communication skills, strong analytical problem-solving skills, and great Microsoft Excel skills. We have ABC Legal Services hiring. Now, they have 379 reviews from past and current employees with an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.1 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a remote investigation specialist. Now, this is for the United States only. But their investigation specialist conducts investigations specifically using online databases to help locate individuals and businesses for service of process. So you're conducting these investigations, trying to review findings of the subject of service and process cross-reference previous aspects of an order, locating these individuals and businesses, and then you're communicating the findings to the customers and coworkers as needed, answering those investigation-related phone calls and emails. So this will require you to be on the phone, updating procedural documents, reviewing existing procedures. So if you don't have like a valid phone number, address, something for an individual, you are trying to basically do the research to get information on these individuals. Only requires a high school diploma or GED and 6 months of some kind of a related type experience. It doesn't have to be specifically in finding people. They just want somebody who's experienced in like an office environment or customer service, customer facing experience. They want somebody who has a strong work ethic, has great kind of people skills, and somebody who is open to learning new things, new technology, taking feedback and implementing it. Now, this only pays $15 to $17 an hour. It is more of like an entry-level job, and they're specifically looking for somebody to work Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So this is going to be a normal daytime position. We have TMF Health Quality Institute hiring. They have 65 reviews from past and current employees. That overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a dispute resolution analyst. This is full-time remote anywhere in the United States. They have no state restrictions, but they are really looking for somebody to serve as that support person for their reconsiderations and disputes that are happening for physician reviewers for a second level reconsideration. So what reconsiderations or disputes are in the health insurance world is when the claim has been denied by the health insurance, the physician, the doctor, or like the facility, physician's office, doctor's offices that are billing that claim, they have a chance to dispute the denial and say you denied this wrong and here's why you should pay it, and they have to provide paperwork to prove their side of why something should be paid and why the insurance company should change their mind and pay a claim. A lot of times this paperwork includes like medical records to prove medical necessity of the patient, that the patient needed the service, things like that. And so TMF is looking for someone to coordinate the delivery of these files and documents for the reconsiderations and disputes. So you are going to be kind of building these case files from evidence submitted and received, and review and analyze each case to make sure it meets the requirements for a valid dispute before it can even be processed. And then you're going to analyze and make decisions based on medical versus non-medical case types. Only requires a high school diploma or GED and 1 year of general office experience. That is it. If you don't even have the 1 year of general office experience, they will take some kind of college education in technical training, business, administrative, something like that over the 1 year of general office experience. Now, sadly, this one did not list pay. That will need to be discussed with them at the time of the interview. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.